Good afternoon. This is Tina, again on domestic violence, hidden pain of a woman. Um, I wanted to talk about a movie that came out in our community. It's called Blood Sisters. Actress that I'm so familiar with is Kate Henshaw. She was perfect in that movie. For some of you who have watched this movie, and it's on Netflix, it's called Blood Sisters. It's a Nigerian movie by famous Nigerian actresses. This young lady met a young man, and of course, he wanted to marry her, and she agreed. But secretly, he's been abusing her, beating her up. And the night of the introduction, or the day of the introduction of they call it engagement, before even the marriage, she realized that he was abusive to her. She had confided in her best friend from when they were in kindergarten, I remember. And she confided in her friend. And that night, he went into her, she asked to call him because she now realized that she was being abused. That he's been abusing her physically and emotionally. She told her mother that she didn't want to marry this guy. Mother, because of um, her, what people will think of her, probably her social position in the community. She told the daughter, "Well, you have to marry this guy," even though she actually saw that her daughter was unhappy. And what happened that night? He tried to kill her in a hotel room. Her friend intervened, and he tried to beat the friend up. A gun he had, she picked it up and shot him to death. The reason I wanted to talk about this is our society, our community. We are so into thinking of what other people will think about us, or trying to push our daughters and son into marriage because of because of your position in the society. It's not even because of they love that girl or she loves the boy. Love doesn't hurt, because if she really loves him, she will never do anything to harm him. Or if he really, really loves her, he will never harm her in any way. So the reason I brought this up this is that we have to be very, very careful on pushing our daughters into marriages that we know that the guy is not a good match for them or the guys. We have to be very, very careful, because one thing in that movie, if you watch it, led to one thing, to another. From killing him to try to conceal the murder and trying to even kill him more and kill him more and kill him more people. Those people didn't have to die when I watched that movie. But because of a mother's decision to push her daughter into a marriage that she did not want, and a father trying to maintain his status in society, and a mother trying to maintain her status in society, and the mother, Kate Henshaw, also trying to maintain a family name by lack of love for her children. All of us do are guilty of that, because we see this other child excel in something. We want our children to do the same thing. Sometimes it doesn't turn out good. So I just wanted to come and bring that up here, because it's a hidden pain of a woman. In that movie, Kate Henshaw was so stoic. The first time I saw her actually show an emotion was when her son, she found out that her favorite son, whom she had out of wedlock, while she was married, she had that child for another man while she was married, which in this case it was Zach Orji, my favorite actor. When they told her that this boy died, oh, she wailed, she cried. For the first time in that movie, I saw her express any emotion. It was a sad emotion, but for the first time I saw her express emotion. Because of trying to maintain, I will say, the family prestige. She wanted to maintain that. Because of that, she held on. Her husband died at a young age. She wanted to make sure that her name or the family, wealth remains in the family. So she worked so hard. But again, they did not display that in the movie. But can you imagine? Who knows what she went through in her marital, in her husband's home? Maybe they're trying to take the company away from her. So she now had to, portray this strong woman who has to run this corporation, to making sure that her children, the inheritance that belongs to their children, remains in the family. So she became so stoic. Because of that, she lost her children. Because of that, she lost her children. She lost her daughter. She went into mental facility. She turned into drugs. And her son, who was abusive of women, but she didn't see that coming. The oldest son, whom she had in her marriage, was the oldest son. She felt that belonged to her. A corporation that she built, or her husband built, belonged to her lover's son. It was a movie, but these are things that happen in reality. Women, we have to wake up. You may be pretending that things are so perfect. In my life, it's not perfect, but I thank God. I thank God today. Let's not push our children, push our daughters, our sons into a relationship that we know that is not good for them, because we want to maintain how the society see us as perfect. Nobody's perfect. We are way far away from being perfect. Again, it's a hidden pain of a woman. We all have hidden pain inside each and every one of us. We may not think so. And I thank God today for giving me this message to give. I am going to continue to talk about and advocate violence. I am going to continue to advocate domestic violence. Because that was a movie, when I saw it, was a perfect topic to talk about. Hidden pain of a woman. You just have to remember that you are worthy of love, not of hate and not of violence. I thank God today. I give him all the honor. I give him all the glory for giving me the chance. It's my breath of life. I'm very grateful. You, whatever you're going through, may the Lord